Hi everyone, I'm Lucy and this is Memory Keeper Journals. Today I have two more tall, skinny junk journals for Christmas that I had promised in my last video that I was trying to finish and complete. They're finally done, and these are inspired by Angela Kerr, and I used a lot of the images from one of her Christmas digitals, her newest one. And I'm going to make sure to write all of the names of the digitals and places that I have gotten them from. And yes, and so I will show you what I did. A lot of the embellishments in these journals were from Angela Kerr as well. I actually purchased her whole Christmas bundle. It was the ultimate bundle that has all the laces and trims, poinsettias, all of the things to decorate, even these little cute Christmas lights. And I have included some of that incorporated into the journal as well, and I will show you that as well. These two are pretty much alike. I did it kind of like the last journals that I did, where I used a lot of the same things, but some things are a little bit different just to make it unique. I usually work that way. I don't like to do exactly the same thing because it doesn't feel coming from me, and I like it that whatever I feel that it should be in that specific journal and it calls to be in it, that's what I do. So you're gonna see just a little bit of differences, but a lot of the things that I made, especially in the ephemera, they're all about the same. So let's start with the first one. Here I used a ribbon, and this is part of that package that I purchased from Angela, and it's really pretty. It is gold and it has snowflakes on them. And here I used a lot of the die cuts from Heather at Rose Paper Cottage. I glued these cute little deers in the front to decorate. Use a lot of the trims and seam binding that I got from Angela, the poinsettias, and this here is a tag, and you will also have the same thing in the back. The fabric is also from Angela, and I also use this beautiful fabric, and I believe is some kind of organza fabric that I used, and I put on top of a cream fabric underneath. And of course I made pockets, so if when you open the whole journal, the back, you have two pockets, front and back. It is also a tuck on the top with the lace, so you can add something else in there. This is a journaling card. It says Christmas greetings. And then in the front, I made a tall tag, which it's tucked in on the top and also on the bottom. And so when you take it out, it's pretty chunky, so it's kind of hard to take the tag out. This is the tag that I made with some vintage papers and embossed handmade paper from Rose Hill, some lace here, and when you turn it around, you have coffee dye paper, which it flips out so that you can do any annotations for in regards to this journal as well. I usually love to have that, whether it's inside of the cover or the outside cover of the journal. And so I tucked it inside of this lace here, so it keeps it together and it looks like it's made that way. Then when we open it up, the first thing you see is that I've used a 1922 vintage letter in the front. It's a document, and it's pretty vintage, and I use these inked tape to make it look even more vintage than what it is. I lined the inside of the cover with lace, but I also use the same material that came in the same package from Angela Kerr, and it's like a canvas material, and it's just beautiful. It has all of the ornaments on it, and I made a pocket with one of these gingham materials, and I added a ribbon across that says Happy Christmas, and a little embellishment here. And this is a bookmark, and at the same time is actually something that you can use for if you decide to write in this journal. This can become a book board as well. And this is where I use those cute little lights. I actually sewed it in there with the lace, and I put a Bible verse, and these are from Lydia at Raindroplila. I love all of her images, and so I use for this book James 1:17, which says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." And I thought it was perfect for this journal. And in the back is cardstock. It is you can write in the back as well if you like, or use it, like I said, as a book board. And here is a pocket. I decorated some of the pages with collages with all of the images from Angela's digital from Christmas. I thought that was so pretty. And here is a charm I made for, this says joy. And these digitals are the same ones I used in my last journal, junk journal, and it was from Lydia as well, Raindroplila. And this is part of Angela's digital. I just did a collage there. And here I added some of this same binding, and I made a charm. Here's a little music sheet with embossed stars with glitter. A little quote, Christmas quote. There's a lot of pages for you to write on, but I also decorated a little bit just so you have some kind of design on the page. And here's a flip out, which you can add anything you would like. If you want to add some more paper over it, if you want to add some pictures or papers in here and hide them, you can do that. This is one of those tissue papers, and these I got from Patty at Sacred Mementos. So these are all vintage papers. Here's some more seam binding. Here's another page to write on. And this is a vintage doily. I have a piece of the thing here. And this is a Bible page, one of those antique ones that I purchased from Patty as well at Sacred Mementos. And this is one of the pieces of the same material I have on my table. It's polka dot, really cute, with a beautiful image here of one of the little girls on that digital with Raindroplila's background pages. Here I added a piece of what is it called again? This is wow, I always forget something. Anyway, we have the vintage antique paper here from Railroad, and in the back I did add a music sheet from one of the hymns with a song about Christ, and I actually embossed some roses on here, and I actually colored it this time with red. I added acrylic into the emboss texture paste, and I added the green and the red just to decorate the roses, and it came out really nice. I think it's perfect over here. On this side I use some of the washi tape that came in the package as well for Christmas, and it's so pretty. Actually made the page, and I put it on here because on this side I added this beautiful trim to glitter here, and it decorated the whole side of this journal. Again, this is the other side of, this is another vintage paper that Patty printed some leaves on, and I have a pocket here that I made with some washi tape to decorate as well. And this is a journaling card. Here's one of those charms that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's a little snowman. And here I added a handmade paper tag from Rose Hill Paper Cottage, and this is fabric also from Angela Kerr's package. This is a vintage ledger from Railroad Company, and it's from 1958. And here you have more writing space. This is very delicate paper, so you can actually glue another piece of paper on here or anything else that you would like, so you can write on it. Here I decorated one of the background pages with some of those images and photos from Raindroplila in her kit as well, and I would name her kit below in my description box for you to check it out. And on this side I used TaylorMade for the middle image in this journal, because this is one of my favorite images in one of her wallpaper, vintage wallpapers that she has in her digitals. And I added a lace pocket here on the side with a journaling card for you to write on. Here on the other side is the rest of the images and pictures. Look how pretty that is, with the winter scene. Here's the other side of that ledger, and here's another handmade tag, handmade paper. Here I put a beautiful crochet trim, and I made a cute charm here to decorate it. And in this pocket I made one of these cute little houses that were inspired by Heather at Ruby and Pearl, and I just thought it was so adorable. I had so much fun creating this. I think I need to make some more. I used a pink dyed paper in the back. This is made by a friend that was gifted to me, but I made the house using vintage papers, coffee dyed paper, and some of the scrap that I had. And here I used an image from Raindroplila's photos, put a little sentiment that says believe, and it is in here in this cute little pocket. I love the way this one came out. You can write on these pages. There's plenty of space to write on. Here's another image that I added on here and put a little sentiment. Really cute. This pocket was inspired by Karen at Grace Be Creations. I follow one of her videos decorating a tea bag, which I glued onto this paper. And I added a little lace pocket here with a cute little journaling card. And then inside of the tea bag there is a tag that I got from Rose Hill Paper Cottage in one of the packages that I purchased from her, and so I'm using it for this pocket here. So I'm gifting it to you. And then there's a flip out, and here is the other side of that page that I still can figure out what it's called. Let me see. It is a braille paper and this was also purchased from Patty at Sacred Mementos, and I just use it here for a flip out, so you can actually put pictures in here and hide them and be more private, and even on this side if you like. Here I used another trim. Here's a little trim of a candy cane. It's a gold trim. It's so pretty. This one was in also that package from that I bought from Crafty Me Shop, I believe. And this one too is from Crafty Me Shop. This is the other side of it. And the other side of the Bible. I added a cute little washi tape here and here. And this is a piece of music sheet with stars in glitter, which is really cute. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll put it like that. Some washi tape. Beautiful pages. This one's really cute. It's like a tissue with writing on it, which is really nice. The other side of that page, coffee dyed paper. This is digital's backgrounds from Raindroplila. And here is another one with a beautiful red lace on it and the background from Raindroplila. Here I added one of those cute images from that digital as well. And this is the back of that vintage paper. Added washi tape. And then in the back there's another pocket. And I used sari silk that was gifted to me from Heather at from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. And this is a tag that I made. I put two tags together. So this is the back, so you can write on it. And then this is the front that says Christ the Savior is born. And then inside it's got space for you to add some pictures. So what I did was I put two of those photos, images from Lydia, from her digitals, and I added in here just to give you an idea of what you can do with the pocket in terms of adding pictures or letters or anything that you would like to keep private. You can add it in there as well. And it's got a beautiful trim around and it's sewed on. So this is the tag for this book here. And that's it. This is the back of it. And these are the cute charms. There's even a little star right there. You have the candy cane. And you have some more of the beads that I made. One that says made with love right here. And here has one that says joy with some pearls. And they both have the same thing. So now I'm going to show you the other one. And I'll put this one aside. And this one has the little girl with the hat. She's really cute. And it's the same thing with the poinsettia here. I use this gold ribbon, and this one says Merry Christmas on it. So it's a little bit different than the other one. And again, I did use all the reindeers here to decorate the front pocket. And here is the tag, and it's the same thing. I made it the same way like the other one with the lace and trim. And when you turn it around, you have a flip out coffee dyed paper where you can write on, annotate whatever you want to annotate. And you can tuck it into the top pocket. Well, actually, I do the bottom first because this is a chunky little journal. And then tuck it in the top lace again. And that's it. And in the back, of course, you also have the same materials, pockets, same binding, and a journaling card that you can write on. And it's made out of cardstock as well. And then this one has a book board as well, or a book mark, whatever you want to use it for. It does have a cardstock in the back, so you can use it for you to write in your pages if you like. But I also decorated it with these cute little lights that I sewed onto the crochet lace on here, and this one has Luke 2:14, which says glory to God in the highest heaven and on earth, peace to those on whom his favor rests. And I added it in this pocket with this beautiful background. And again, I used it on both of the journals, so you have it in front and back. That's the cover with those beautiful decorations on it, and it's like a canvas, so it's pretty strong. So both of them about the same images. I used them both. Some differences on quotes that you will see. It's a little girl. The flip out, soft like tissue paper, written on. This one has a beautiful blue page, a vintage doily, an antique Bible page in a different language, the same polka dot material here to cover this beautiful picture of the little girl, and this background from Raindroplila and the bead that I made. Here's this page again. I used one of these twines here just to decorate the little holes on this braille paper, and this is antique. And in the back, just to make sure that it was strong enough, I did it on both of them. I added that embossed rose page, and by the way, this was from Tim Holtz stencil that I used, and I used some texture paste which I colored with acrylic paints in red and in green to decorate. And then look at the pages. See, you can tell this page breaks easy. So here's another snowman and the gold trim, handmade paper from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. And this is a beautiful fabric that I used for a pocket with some crochet trim. It's a very delicate paper. I'll be careful with that one. And then here I have another pocket with washi tape. And here's a journaling card again. Look how beautiful. This is made by Patty at Sacred Mementos. This is one of her printouts from her original pages. And here is another trim in green. Same images down here just to give pictures of Christmas time and snow. And then in the middle I used one of TaylorMade's vintage wallpapers that I love. This is another one of my favorites. And I added 2 pockets on the top with this beautiful glittery lace. It looks like snowflakes for some reason. I just love it. It has all that glitter on it. So there's tucks on the top on both sides. And here's a journaling card, which I put in here. Here's another image. Snow. I love that. Reminds me of Christmas in New York. These I made. These are charms that I made. And here's another little house that I made. This is a little bit different. I did use some of those scraps that I had and did the trim and some gold glitter, pink in the back. The same image but with a different word, holiday cheer. And I use washi tape here, and look at this beautiful background. It looks like if it's the yard and the tree in the back. More writing space. And this one is another pocket in here again with some handmade paper made by Rose Hill Paper Cottage. Leather. I added seam binding on that. And there's a beautiful image again in the back of this one. And then it has some glitter and some stars. And here is a flip out on the same thing as a tea bag. And I have a little card here that I added some glitter on the snowman. And you could write in the back of it. This is using all of the things that were in that ultimate package from Angela Kerr. And then this is a tag from, well, it's got a flip out here too, so you can add the pictures just like the other one. And then it has a tag in here, and this again came from Heather as well. That was gifted to me, so I decided to add it into this pocket, the tea bag pocket. Here's another charm. Polka dots, Bible page, and this is a vintage doily, and it might be antique too. I also purchased this one from Patty at Sacred Mementos. And then this, the cute glitter stars. I decorated the paper that way. Here's the other side of the blue and the tissue paper that's folded. Love that feeling of that paper. There's more trims. There's a background page. Another way you can write or put pictures on or images on there. Here's another charm of a star. The vintage paper, and I put some of that tape here. Also washi tape here just to protect it because it's a very old page. And this is another tag. I did the same thing on this one with the secret pocket, but you can also write in the back of it. And I added those same two photos inside to give you ideas on what you can do inside of the tag. Beautiful sari silk here and some of this tinsel to decorate, and it says joy to the world, the Lord is come. So cute. And here I added another little gift box right here, and that's the back. And these are my sweet Christmas journals that I made. I love them. I hope you love them too. All the information will be down below, and I will make sure to post on my Instagram on when I'm gonna have them in my shop available for you to purchase. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye now.